I'm so sorry that your beloved queen died. Yeah, she did die eight days ago. And I know everybody, everybody that loved the queen, loved the British, everything like that. Like, I feel for you. But at the same time, in America, we don't care. And I'm gonna tell you why. Cause if you think about it, the queen now, she's like, she probably, she was loving this, that, probably always had a smile on her face everywhere she go. But back then, if we count the 20s, 30s, probably way before time, like 10, like 19, like early 1900s, back beforehand, the whole British rule was in a way, a joke. And like, come on now, she stole a whole bunch of shit. Probably not her, but her mother and everything back then. Hell yeah, she stole a whole bunch of shit. Like, bruh, everything in that shit was she stole from other people back then. Other fucking people. Half of them probably innocent and didn't do shit. Like, oh God. Like I read maybe like a couple days ago that I think it's pronounced the Kahunor, the Kahunor. I'm saying it wrong. I know that anybody can let me know how to say it right. But it's a huge ass diamond that's in the front of the crown itself, like the mother's crown when Queen Elizabeth II. Well, her mother died, and that 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 diamond right in the center, worth 200 million US dollars. Why the fuck would you steal that shit? You'd be like, oh, it's pretty. I'm gonna steal this. I'm the queen. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Thank you. Gotta go. Type shit. Like, bruh, you stole a big ass diamond from the Indians. Don't give two fucks to give it back. It's like, oh, we took it from you. Oh, it was a gift. Bitch, you stole the bitch. They didn't give it to you. You stole the shit. You said, "Ooh, mine now, bitch," because I have higher power than you. I like, ugh. You have no value to me, and takes the shit. Like, bruh, like Queen Elizabeth's reign for the last 70 years. I want to say it's a joke. It's not a joke, but stolen a lot of shit. A lot of shit. That doesn't belong to her. I understand if they gave you the shit years ago and say, oh, you're the queen. Oh, like, here you go. Like, we give you something because, you're the queen and all this type of stuff. And if they did that out of the kindness and out of their own, and out of their own legacy and gave it to you, then cool. No, like, if they gave it to you and you accepted it, then yeah. And like no harm was done to them, cool. But no, you stole the shit and then said dead or immediately. Like, bruh, yeah, I want to say the queen a joke, but the shit that she did, yeah, we don't give two fucks, bruh. She done for that, bruh. Besides a $200 million gem, $200 million gem, like, and that approximately weighs 100 carats, bruh. That is a heavy ass diamond. Like, and imagine like a U.S. billionaire, like either Jeff Bezos or any or like Elon Musk trying to buy this diamond, bro. They basically can buy it. Oh God, if they want to, they can be like, yo, how much is that worth? They say 200 like million US dollars. Okay, I want to buy the shit because they can't buy. They technically can buy that shit. It's 200 million. They got the money to do that shit. Like, besides, because one, it's stolen. It doesn't belong to y'all. Like, still to this day, even though she died, it don't belong to y'all. That shit's stolen. Like, on God. I feel like if you decided, I don't know, to give it back to India, on God, any U.S. billionaire can just walk in there and then just buy the shit and then it's theirs. Because that's how much it is. Shoot, some of the like regular billionaires can buy that shit and still gain back the fucking money. Oh God. Like, it's a pricey ass diamond. Like I'm gonna say it's very nice. It's hella nice. Like the most nicest diamond I've seen in the world. 200 million? Like 200 million though? God damn. Besides that, that's not the only shit she stole. The great star of African Diamond, like that was the world's largest diamond at the time that weighed around 530 carats. It's like, but now it's estimated to be worth 400 million. So the great star of Africa Diamond in today's world is worth $400 million. 200 more than the fucking Kahuna Diamond or whatever. What? And on top of that, it was mined in South Africa in 1905, and it was presented to Edward I think was it the sixth, and the diamond was stolen or looted by British government during their reign as colonists. So not only you steal probably the second world's expensive diamond, you stolen the first world's expensive diamond. And you wonder why motherfuckers don't like Britain or the British or the UK. Like, I want to say me, I don't have a problem with the UK. As in, the women, you feel me? But that's a different topic for a different day. I'm talking about how British is back then and kind of how they are now. America doesn't give two flippity flux about what happens, bruh. Because we don't care, okay? We be like, oh, you can show a little sympathy for them. Bruh, they're expensive ass looters. Why the fuck would you show sympathy to motherfuckers that looted and took shit all their fucking lives, bruh? And don't give two fucks about who the fuck they look at. The fuck? That's not my problem. Like, okay, Queen died. Whoop-de-doo. What the fuck you want me to do? Sing her a rose? Oh yeah, forgot. She's dead. Like, bruh. No, America doesn't care. You stolen so much shit over the fucking decades. Like, why the fuck should we care? Like, some of this stuff, like the tips, I don't. Half of this, I'm gonna be pronouncing this shit wrong, but the Tipsoon Solon's ring taken by the British after his slam body in 1799 after he lost the battle to them. According to the shit, it was auctioned in an auction in UK to I can't even pronounce shit now. Unidentified bidder for around 1,000,000 like I'm guessing it looks like 145,000 pounds, British pounds, because they kind of abbreviated this wrong. But still, probably like that much pounds is probably maybe a couple thousand in British pounds. I'm just saying. I mean, not a couple thousand in US dollars. Sorry, but British. I would say British need some help. The British needs help. Like, why they do this shit? They don't. British is so fucked up. Like back then, like they just take all the fuck they do is take everything. The Indians, the Caribbeans, the South Africans, every fucking body that they say, oh, if you're not as superior as fucking the UK, we don't give a fuck about you. That's what the fuck they said back then. Like, if you're not British, like if you're not anywhere from the UK, then fuck everybody else. That means US, India, South Africa, South America, fucking Asian, Australian, don't matter fuck who the hell you are, we don't give two fucks about your ass. Like, bruh, all of the fucking rare shit, the nicest shit stolen. All the shit. Why the fuck would I give a fuck about Queen Elizabeth II? All the shit was stolen. All they did was fucking steal. The fuck? Like, and motherfuckers think this is okay. Yeah, because back then they couldn't really do shit about it. But imagine if they did this shit now. Imagine if none of these, imagine if the British try to do their shit in this generation now. I swear half of the British, half of the fucking, Queen Elizabeth tribe or fucking army shit would have been dead. Dead. Because every country's military and army, like and military system, army system, and navy system has upgraded by a lot, every single decade. So that being said, if British rule, if basically Queen Elizabeth sent out a whole bunch of troops to India, to the Middle East, to parts of Africa, to Asia, Australia, U.S., and none of the motherfucking Jews left anywhere, and they tried to like steal them motherfuckers, bro. At least 3/4 of her army would have been dead. At least 3/4 of her army would have been dead. Probably either half or 3/4. Because she can't touch that shit. She could try. She can start like another world war. But that shit is not gonna fucking happen. Why? One, nobody wants a World War III because that would be utterly chaos. And another point, it's just gonna look bad on her part. That she said, "Oh, I want this. I want to take this for like just for me, just because I want it, and it looks good on me, not on anybody else." She could try that shit. It ain't gonna fucking happen because one, like I said, military be upgraded by a lot. Okay, by a lot. And like, who knows if that shit? If the queen tried to get it herself, you already know what would happen. Dead immediately. Doesn't even care. Dead immediately. So, like I said, do I feel sorry for British people that they lost the queen? Not really. I really don't care. I know some British doesn't really care either because it doesn't affect them. Like, all right, they'd be like, "Oh, the queen died." Okay, so how the fuck that's supposed to help me, nigga? Because it doesn't. Like, bruh, if some of you probably love the queen, value the queen, was there for decades when she started her reign, cool. But we don't give two fucks. Like, in a way, like, I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of people say, even though even though they say it's wrong, people say, "Oh, she died about time." I'm not gonna hold you. It is about fucking time. Yes, she only lasted a year longer than Betty White, but Betty White did live a longer life than her ass because when she died, she was 99. When the Queen died, she was 96. So even though Betty White lived a longer life than her ass by 4 years, she did live a year longer than Betty White. You know, talking years, not in age, just by living years. But overall, with the whole Queen, like I said, I'm sorry for British rule. I know like everybody that's like the whole Queen Elizabeth family. Like would I say I respect y'all for what y'all did? Probably not. Because all y'all shit is motherfucking looters. I still don't give two fucks about y'all. And number two, yeah, y'all just stole shit that meant more value to them, to the other countries than yo asses. Because y'all was entitled ass bitches back then. Probably still is now, but not as bad as years ago, like decades ago.